Hey, iPhone, I've been meaning to talk to you. I know things have been a little bit weird between us, especially the past few weeks, and I owe it to you to at least be upfront. You know, we've been together for 2 years. You know, I've gone through and gotten you all the upgrades that you've wanted. I've gotten you 3G. I've upped you from 8 to 16 gigs, and we've had a lot of really good times together. And I know things have been awkward, and you've probably heard your friends talk, and maybe they've even, seen some things. But I thought it would be better if you just heard it from me. I have been seeing other phones, and I know that it was disrespectful to you, and I know that on some level you always knew that I was seeing other phones. I'm sure you heard it from your friends, but you owe it to hear it from me. And I'm not just telling you because I was worried about getting caught. I'm just telling you because I felt bad. You've been fantastic, iPhone. I mean, we've had such good times together. I remember when we first started seeing each other back a couple years ago, and I opened up your Safari browser, and I couldn't believe how much you looked like the real internet. You weren't like this pocket Internet Explorer garbage. You were the real thing, and I felt the connection with you. It was absolutely amazing, and kind of as the years went by, things got stale, and it doesn't mean that we meant them to get stale. It's just one of those things that happens in a relationship. And it's not that I don't still have feelings for you. I'm always going to have a place for you. But sometimes I just need some variety. You don't do, and don't get offended, you don't do all the tricks that the other phones do. Sometimes I need to multitask. Sometimes I have to send an MMS. Okay? It's embarrassing sometimes to tell my friends, hey, I'm going out with iPhone. They're like, oh, that's great, send me a picture, and I can't. Sometimes, I need to do that. Although, I'm sorry in the way that I went about it. I should have been upfront with you. I've been seeing Palm for a few weeks now, and I really like Palm. But it doesn't mean that I still don't have feelings for you. Easy, calm down. Palm's not a floozy. Palm doesn't necessarily know my situation. Palm didn't know that, I had been in a 2-year relationship with the iPhone. Didn't know that. So it's not Palm's fault, it's my fault. I take responsibility for it. I'm not saying that I want to move on completely. I'm just saying that I need variety sometimes. You're still always going to be the one that's going to be charging next to my bed at night. You're still going to be the one that I'm always going to want in my pocket. I'm going to come home to you every night, iPhone. But sometimes, during the day, I'm going to go out and I'm going to have to see other phones. Whether it's Palm this week, or Samsung Jack a couple weeks ago, BlackBerry Storm, or even new BlackBerry Curve. I'm still going to have to see them, say hello, see what they have to offer, but I'm always going to come home to you, iPhone. No matter what, I'm still going to come back to you. And don't cry. I know you just got your upgrades. I know now you've got a camcorder, and that's fantastic. And your Compass app is going to be really useful for when I go hiking. But sometimes I just need that spice and variety, and I hope you understand, and I want to be upfront with you and to make sure you know sort of where I'm coming from. That being said, iPhone, I would still like us to stay together and maybe have a little bit of an open relationship. I may be using some other phones every now and then, but still, iPhone, you're going to be the one that I'm going to take with me on vacation. You're going to be the one that I'm going to take home to my parents. You're going to be the one that I'm going to introduce my friends to. That's who you are. You're that secure, stable influence in my life. The other phones are nothing but flings, just things that I'm trying out, seeing how they work, but I'm always going to come back to you. So I want to know, iPhone, if that's okay with you, if this open relationship, I suppose, will work. I want you in my life. You're always going to be my main phone. You're always going to be the one that I'm going to just pop my SIM card in and we'll go away together. I'll take you to work. You're still going to be the one I'm going to use for email And for web browsing, your web browsing is still so good, and I think really above anything else, even Palm. But I just sometimes need a little bit of a variety, and it doesn't mean that I don't love you, and I know I'm rambling, but I just wanted to be upfront. So, iPhone, I hope you understand, I'm not breaking up with you at all. I don't think I could ever break up with you. I just want to let you know that I am going to have some variety in my days, but still at night, iPhone, you're going to be the one that I'm going to come home to. So, we can talk about it. I'll give you some time to think it over, and just know that this is coming from the bottom of my heart. And I just felt that I owed you an honest explanation of what's been going on. It was wrong of me when I was using these other phones to bring a video camera in the mix. I know that was probably a little bit disrespectful, and in retrospect, I shouldn't have done it. But it's done, it's in the past, the videos are up there, and I'll be more careful with what I use my video camera for, and what I take pictures with, and what I write about, and I just hope that you understand, iPhone. I'm still always going to have a place in my heart for you, and I still always want to be with you. Just sometimes I'm going to need to try out other phones. That's just the way it goes, and I hope that you understand and that we can move on with our lives together. So anyway, iPhone, thank you for listening and for letting me talk, and for hopefully understanding. I'll give you some time, you can think about it, and get back to me, and we can hopefully take our relationship further, and maybe this will even bring us stronger together, iPhone. They say strongest relationships are forged through diversity, and we're going through our tough times right now, but I know that we can work through this, and I know we can push through and get ahead, and we can still be happy as we were 2 years ago. So anyway, iPhone, I just wanted to tell you, I thought I owed you an explanation.